pretties, and welcome back to my channel. So today I had a comment, or not today, but I had it like I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and she asked me, how did I get my skin so clear? And I'm thinking like, oh, you know what, because I hate editing vlogs. I don't know about you guys, but I hate editing vlogs. If you guys edit, like if you're doing YouTube or whatever, but I hate editing vlogs. So I have a vlog coming out, but I hate editing them because it's a lot of stuff, right? And it takes a long time, so I'm impatient. But yeah, she said that, like, oh, how'd you get your skin so clear? Shout out to you. But I was like, oh yeah, okay, I can talk about that. Yeah, okay, so how did I get my skin clear? So let me give you a little background information about my skin to begin with, okay? My skin, as a young kid, it was like normal, you know, when you're young, your skin is good, like your immune system is pretty popping and you're not eating as much fast food. And so like, I was like, you know, I had clear skin. But like when I hit my teens, probably like 12, 13, 14, no, when I hit like 13, I got like acne on my forehead and whatnot. It went away, my skin was okay in high school, but I had large pores. I'm guessing from my acne, but at the same time, I don't have no acne on my forehead. I mean, I don't have no pores on my forehead, but I have pores right here on my cheeks, so I don't know. So like, I just hate my skin. And then I went to college, and then I started wearing makeup. So I started wearing makeup in 2012 because that is so not true. I started wearing makeup in like 2013, 2014. I wore like foundation, like the liquid foundation, and then I wore like the powder foundation on top because I thought I really needed it, because like my pores, like I didn't like my pores, and like I have like a mustache, so there's like a dark like shadow right there, and I'm just low-key hairy. Like, I'm not trying to shade anyone, but a hairstylist that I had, she said I was low-key hairy because my edges was, it was a mess. And but I was just so freaking hairy, and I would get like acne, but I can't tell you for sure, I don't remember. But like in college, I had acne. I just hated my skin because my sisters have clear skin. They have perfect skin, no acne, no blemishes, no large pores, none of that. So, you know, by me, it went deep and cool. Then I started taking biotin. I took it in college too, but like, no, I took hair, skin, and nails, and it wasn't, no, that's not true. I took biotin in college and it messed up my skin, so I stopped taking it. And like, I had to recover. Did I ever recover? I don't know. But my skin went sort of back to normal, and then I took biotin again, like, but this time the liquid biotin, and it messed up my skin. If you see my Curology video, you know what I'm talking about. Like, go ahead and click that, it's gonna be in the card up here. Yeah, it was a hot mess, like cystic acne, like it was a mess. Yeah, my skin was a mess, and then I used the Curology, and I was on birth control, I was on the Nexplanon, and then bam, my skin was the most beautifulest it's ever been. Is that a word? Beautifulest? I did the Curology, and then the Nexplanon I had to take out because it wasn't working for me. Like, it, after a while, it just stops working. It makes you irregular. So yeah, I had to stop that. And then when I stopped that, I got Depo, and then either the Depo made my skin break out, or just the fact that I wasn't on Nexplanon, it made my skin break out. But at the same time, my doctor told me that I had to take like a supplement for like bone strength. And they said take a multivitamin, like a woman's multivitamin. And then that multivitamin, guess what it had? The multivitamin had, yeah, you guessed it, biotin. And it messed up my skin once again. And here's the pictures. Boop, bop. But anyway, yeah, I was like, what? I don't like this. But like, yeah, so my skin was breaking out again, and I didn't know what to do. I was using a lot of stuff. Like, I was using Curology. It was not working. It would not budge. And so I stopped using Curology. And then, oh my God. Oh. And this was when I was living in Hawthorne. So then I moved out to Arizona. And then I found out about Panoxyl. I think I found out about it on Instagram, on a reel. And you know when they have the dermatologists or the estheticians, mostly dermatologists, talking about skin, and they recommend products. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get the Panoxyl. And so I got it, and I used it, and it was bomb. It was working. It is working. It was working, honey. And it cleared up my skin, okay? Like, it cleared it up. However, I still had like large pores, and I was like, I don't know, what should I do about my pores? Like, So then I added the LaRouche, the hydrating cleanser, and that helps with like getting the rest of the dirt out. And when if I tone, because I do use the LaRouche toner, but I don't use it often. Sometimes I'll just be forgetting, honestly. But when I use the toner, it doesn't come off as bad. So the Panoxyl, it worked for me like the most. The thing about Panoxyl though is you have to use it every day and every night. You cannot skip it. You could skip like a day where you might break out, but most likely you won't. But like if you skip like 2 or 3 days, it's coming. So like, don't do that. But if you do, it's not a big deal. It's just a pimple. You'll be okay. But it's great with like acne. It keeps it just keeps the acne at bay. And then when you cleanse your for the dark spots, I use my vitamin C oil. But I use my vitamin C oil. It's a serum. It's not an oil. It's a vitamin C serum. I get it from Target. It's like a French brand or something, but it's really nice. I use that just to make me look more like glowy, I guess. And I use that for acne scars. And I also use alizac acid alone at night. So at night I use my Panoxyl. I use my LaRouche hydrating cleanser. Sometimes I use my toner, and then I use my alizac acid, and that's it, and I go to bed. And in the morning I use my Panoxyl, my LaRouche, and then I use my vitamin C serum, and then I use sunscreen. Like, this is a routine. I literally use a gulp of sunscreen, and it might burn my eyes. So I try to be sparing. I try to use it sparingly, but like just in case. But then I forget to reapply, and it's just like, what's the point? But you know, I do it anyway. It's hot out here. But so yeah, that's what I do. I'm trying to think of like anything else I do. I'm not on birth control. Like honestly, like I don't know. I feel like birth control really helps, but like I don't really like what it does to me. Like, I liked Nexplanon, but I don't really know if it really didn't, like, if it made me feel emotional. Because I feel like with the pills, I didn't like that. And with the depot, I felt like, I don't know if I like that either. But I couldn't really tell because you have to take the vitamins, and it makes you, like, it gives you acne because it has biotin in it. And to the people, and I'm guessing it's men, who make the woman multivitamin, like, can you not put biotin in it? Just because you want us to grow hair does not mean we want to. Stop. We don't like it. Let's just make a regular multivitamin. Don't have me taking these men's multivitamins. I don't want no testosterone. But anyway, I don't really know what's in there. But like, yeah. That's all I really do. I'm trying to think of anything else I do. That's about it. That's all. I use my like I said, my Panoxyl, my LaRouche hydrating cleanser, and this is at night. and then I use my Alizaic, no, I use my toner, and I use my Alizaic acid, and then that's it. Oh no, my Alizaic acid, and I use my moisturizer, which is the Aveeno. I don't know if it works, but you know, I just be using it, but it has fragrance, so I don't know if it's really good for you, but I be using it, so that's it. And I don't know, I might switch it just because it has fragrance, and I'm basically all out, and I don't want anything with fragrance in it, so I'm gonna try something else. In the morning, I do the same thing. I use the Panoxyl. I use the La Roche. I'm saying them in order because I don't want you to use the La Roche hydrating cleanser before you use the Panoxyl, because you know the Panoxyl is kind of drying and it bleaches a little bit, so you want to have something that's moisturizing. To me, that's why I got it, because I was like, if I'm gonna double cleanse, then I'm gonna have to have a moisturizing cleanser, you know what I'm saying? And then I use my vitamin C serum, and then I use my sunscreen. No, I use my my moisturizer, and then I use my sunscreen. That's my routine. Just consistency. Just wash your face with something that you know is acne medicated, something with salicylic acid. I like Alizaic acid, but I don't know if it's gonna work for you. But something, there's another one, but I can't remember. But like, use something that you know is good for acne. I highly recommend Panoxyl. It has helped me. But if you stop using it, it won't. You know, it's kind of like Proactive. But like, yeah, I think it's really good. It really helps me. Like, my skin is really clear. I want to give you guys a close-up of my skin. Let me give you guys a close-up of my skin, like a real show what your
real skin looks like without any filters.
And I'm gonna show you the befores too. Like, I have acne scars. Like, I have acne scars and texture just because like I have really bad acne from the biotin. Yeah, hold on, she needs to focus. But yeah, this is my skin. This is my skin. It's not perfect at all, but you know what, it is what it is. Yeah, that's my skin. Tell me how you feel about it. If you decide to use Panoxyl, let me know. Like, let me know how it works for you, because you know, you never know. It's different for different people, but I feel like this is kind of universal. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's kind of universal because it really helped me, and nothing helped me. Maybe I just wasn't picking the right products, but like, nothing helped me. Like, nothing. Use the Panoxyl, see if it works for you. Make sure you're not allergic to it, because if you're allergic to it, don't use it. Read the label. Don't be blaming Jazz Leash. Don't be like, Jazz Leash told me that I need to put Panoxyl on my face to clear my skin, but I'm allergic. Girl, please, no. Read the label. You got eyes, read the label. And for the La Roche, read the label. But what I recommend is you use the Panoxyl first for like a month, and then you integrate the new cleanser, a hydrating cleanser. It can be any cleanser, it can be any hydrating cleanser, as long as it hydrates your skin. That's it, because I think double cleansing is the shiz naive. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and if I missed anything, I'll definitely answer you guys in the comments. You know, of course, you know, I got you, girl. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I post. Okay? Don't forget, you are pretty regardless of what your skin looks like, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? Bye. If I'm in the shower, I use a towel. But if I'm not in the shower, I use my hands. and do it for however long it feels right. I don't even time it anymore. If I'm exfoliating, I use my hands. It depends. If I'm using like an exfoliator, like the glove, then I'm using my hands to wash my face. But if I'm using like a scrub, then I'll use a towel. And I'm gonna wash my face. I like to wipe my eyes sometimes, most times. And then we're gonna use our La Rouge. I don't usually do it for this long, but it's good that I'm doing it for this long. But I usually don't, because I'm always in a hurry. Like, I'm always in a hurry. Like, I don't got nowhere to go but to bed, but I'm always in a hurry. But it's late, so yeah, I'm always in a hurry. But anyway, so I'm gonna rinse this off, and yeah. All right, so now we're gonna take our towel. Oh, and there are these cotton tissues. Yeah, I saw it on YouTube and I was like, oh yeah, that's a good idea, because I be using my towel that I dry off with. It's behind the door. And yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I don't think I should use that, just because I use the big towel like at least, how many days have I had this towel? I don't even remember. Probably like a week. And I got towels just sitting in there. I mean, it's not dirty, but you gotta replace it eventually. Okay. All right, so this is what we have so far. Skin is dry. So now, I don't do this often, but this is my La Rouge toner. They call it a clarifying solution. It has salicylic acid, and yeah, they say to use this to help with your pores. And I'm just gonna wipe it on my face, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like afterwards. It has little dark spots, which is kind of annoying because it usually doesn't. But okay. And after that, we're gonna wait until this like dries. It's a lot of stuff going on, but I usually don't use this, and usually when I use it with the cotton round, nothing really comes up. So I don't know, maybe I did wrong. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. I'm gonna put these back. These are alizac acid. Alizac. I don't remember how I pronounce. Remember my Curology video? I stopped using Curology, by the way, but this brand is called BAHA Coste. Girl, is this French? Okay. The Panoxyl is what it is. Okay, like that's it. Panoxyl, it has a lot of like bleaches. Like I put Panoxyl on my. Let me just show you. Hold on. These are the same. These are the same towels. Panoxyl, no Panoxyl. It bleaches your stuff, so be careful. Be careful. Okay, so this is part 2. This is my morning routine. So first I'm gonna I already washed my face. You know, the routine that I do at night is the same. The 2 face wash, and then that's that. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Beachy, and just gonna I put like 3 droplets, but I try to hurry up so it don't slide down my face. Okay. I'm running out, so that's why. And I just pat it on my face. Pat, pat, pat. So now we're gonna take our clear complexion Aveeno, and then I'm just gonna apply it on my face, just like that. Then I'm gonna use my sunscreen. Sometimes I use the spray when I don't have time, but I try not to use the spray with this specific brand, the Managable, because it breaks me out. I put it on my neck, my hands, and I just rub it all in. I just rub it all in. Just make sure everything is rubbed in. If it's like too much, I just rub it on my arms. Alright, so that's that. And that's all I do in the morning. Alright, thank you guys.